Hello and welcome to this Oracle Linux video discussing and demonstrating customizing your Oracle Linux environment. In this video, we will learn about what is a shell and the default shell for Oracle Linux, shell variables and how to customize your shell, default user initialization files, and customizing initialization files. So what is the shell? The shell is primarily a command interpreter and serves as an interface between the user and the kernel. It accepts the commands that a user enters. It interprets these commands and passes them to the kernel, which then executes the commands. The GNU Bourne Again shell, or bash, was developed back in 1989 by Brian Fox and is the default shell for Oracle Linux. A shell provides customizable variables for users. The bash shell's default variables are editor, which defines the default editor for the shell. In this case, it's vim. fcedit. The fc command is part of the bash shell and provides a way to manipulate the command history. Path, which specifies a colon-separated list of directories to be searched when the shell needs to find a command to be executed. PS1 specifies the primary bash shell prompt, which is the $. PS2 specifies the secondary bash prompt, which is the greater than. And finally, shell specifies the name of the shell, which is /bin/bash. First, let's customize default variable PS1. The shell prompt string is stored in the shell variable PS1, and you can customize it according to your preference. Run the command echo $PS1 to see how the PS1 variable is defined. The prompt displays the user's login name with \u, the system's hostname with \h, and the current working directory with \W. To modify the prompt, we can insert the option we want by running the command again with equals and defining the prompt structure inside quotation marks. To identify the bash shell in the prompt, simply add \s. Running the command echo $PS1 again, we now see bash shell was added to our prompt. There are many other possible customizations that can be made to the prompt with this command. Using this command to modify the prompt only lasts for your current session. If you log out, the setting will return to its default values when you next log back in. For now, we will remove the customization and return the prompt to its default. When executing a command on the command line, the shell searches the sequence of directories listed in the path variable from left to right for the command referenced. Run the which command to locate the helloworld.sh command. If the shell does not find the command in the list of directories, it displays a no file in the path error message. As you can see, the file was not found. To ensure the file can be found, you must include the respective directory in the path variable. For this command, it's the projects directory. We use the lsprojects command to verify it contains the hello world script. Run the echo command to see if the projects directory is in our path. It's not there. We include the projects directory by adding it to the path variable. Verify that the projects directory was added to the path by running echo $path. We use the which command again to ask the shell to find the script helloworld.sh. The path knows where the helloworld.sh script is located because we included the projects directory in it. When a user logs into a system, the user's work environment is determined by the initialization files. When bash is invoked, it first reads and executes commands from the /etc/profile file, if the file exists. Running the command ls-al/etc/profile, we verify the file exists. Bash then reads and executes commands from the ~/.bash_profile, ~/.bash_login, and ~/.bashrc files in our home directory. This runs /etc/bashrc if it exists. In the absence of any of these files, the ~/.profile file is executed. Let's look at some of the default user initialization files for the bash shell. The ~/.bash_profile file is a configuration file for configuring user environments. The instructions in the file usually set the shell variables such as path, user, hostname, and other. The users can modify the default settings and add any extra configurations in it. The ~bash_logout file contains instructions for the logout procedure. As shown, nothing appears in the bash_logout file by default. The ~bashrc file is a personal initialization file for configuring the user environment. Using the vi command we see the contents of the file. It contains specific settings that are executed when a user logs into the system. The file is defined in your home directory and can be used for modifying your working environment by setting custom shell environment variables, setting terminal settings, instructing the system to initiate applications. However, before the changes can be instantiated, the ~bashrc file has to be reread. Let's add the project's directory to our path so it is always there each time we log in. Enter :X to save the file and exit. There are two methods to reread the ~bashrc file, by either exiting the current terminal session and restarting a new terminal session, or using a bash shell built-in command called source. We now see the project's directory is permanently in our path now. So that's some of the methods available to customize your work environment in Oracle Linux. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.